When we shift our consciousness to a certain frequency, we are able to realize a different reality. And that's our realization of that, right? Because you don't know, it seems so real to you. And how the heck can that not be my reality?
Welcome to the Golden Age Goddess Podcast. We stand for peace, love, happiness, and abundance for all. Listen to your heart and soul's call, and we will encourage you to be bold, audacious, and devoted. Kim, Indigo, and Wind, helping you win by healing deep within. Only way to the Golden Age. Like, share, and subscribe today.
Why can the false matrix also be considered an illusion? And we talked about that a little bit, but let's expand.
Anything that doesn't support you, anything that doesn't make you feel good, anything that doesn't make you feel like you're in a state of love and compassion and grace is the matrix and is also an illusion. So yeah, for me, it's like.
So I have a question for you. I'm sorry to interrupt, but I have a question.
Yes.
So what if somebody says, how is it an illusion, but I'm experiencing this? Like if I'm experiencing, being disrespected or experiencing hardship, but I'm really experiencing it. How could it be an illusion? What would you say to that?
How can it be an illusion? I would say if it doesn't make you feel good, if it doesn't make you feel like you're in harmony with that experience, you also have to have awareness. Am I the one that's participating in this and creating this an illusion or unharmony? So I feel like having that awareness.
I'm just thinking about how the people may be thinking like it's an illusion, but I'm actually experiencing this. So how could it be an illusion?
Because it's happening, I guess, in real time. Because like in the moment, like that you're experiencing that, it's like currently happening in your environment. So I feel like how can you get past that, right? How can you get past that moment of distress or confusion or, that illusion that you're going through? I feel like the more that we awaken and we see past the illusion and it goes through experience and lessons like we were talking about, the more we'll be able to get closer to that divine matrix. It's like it's in real time and it feels so like it feels like so real, right? It feels so real because it's like it feels like an attack almost when you're going through it. So I feel like even that, if you're not feeling like that's from love, there's a shift that needs to happen. And for me, it's like the shift of it, the illusion and like the what you're seeing. It's like, because it's all. I mean, it goes even. I can't even think about like we were saying earlier. It goes beyond and beyond and beyond of what we see here on Earth because we're experiencing the 3D and our human experience. So it just goes beyond for me what I could even think about.
Oh, good. Thank you, babe. What do you feel about it, Indigo?
There's a saying, and I'm probably going to mess this all up for real. Don't come for me now. So there's a saying that says like, believe half of what you see and like none of what you hear.
None of what you hear. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right. And that is so true to kind of like explain that we live in a holographic reality. And reality is based off of what you experience from the inner that reflects outer, and then you're able to determine, well, this is real to me or not, right? And the same with like optical illusions, right? So there was like, I remember growing up, and there was like something going on in the internet where there was like a dress, right? And some people looked at the dress and they saw gold and white, and other people looked at the dress and saw blue and black. Show you that it is an illusion. Reality is based off of your perception, right? So if you change your perspective, you're able to experience a different reality. Maybe somebody right next to you may be experiencing hell on earth, and you are experiencing heaven on earth. You're seeing the beauty, you're connecting with the plants. You know what I'm saying? You are understanding frequency and vibration. And that's what we are. We are energy. And realize that we're energy, we're able to realize that it's all about frequency, resonance, and our consciousness. When we shift our consciousness to a certain frequency, we are able to realize a different reality. And that's our realization of that, right? Because you don't know, it seems so real to you. And how the heck can that not be my reality?
Right.
Yes. Wow. Something just came in. I'm in a mediumship development group, and the teacher was saying, look at the monks that are in the Himalayas that are in there's freezing cold, like snow on them. And they're able to retain the frequency and their level. They're not dying, they're able to be meditating for hours and hours in the snow in the Himalayas. And there's also people that walk through fire here now on earth, people that walk through fire, people that are doing outstanding miracles. Wim Hof is an example of that. It's like awakening to seeing that. It's like that person's reality is shifted from what we know, because it's like, how can that happen? It's like you said, they're shifting their reality. There's people doing crazy things on earth,
supernatural things, right?
Supernatural things. So I like that you touched on that, Indigo, because this is what I would say about this question: is the false matrix can be considered an illusion. It's like, look at what people are doing. Look at the miraculous things people are doing that we could also be doing, but it's the mind shift and it's getting rid of those illusions. Wow.
Yeah, exactly. Yes. Indigo broke that down excellently. Yes. Believe half of what you see and none of what you hear. I love that. Yes. One of my matrix exes told me that one a long time ago. But he was on point with that. Okay. But you see through the illusions, he may not be on a high frequency, but he was dropping those gems. And that always stuck with me. It's so true, because we're only seeing, again, we're seeing such a small amount, even through our eyes, of the spectrum of what we're actually seeing, even through our eyes. There is even a dimension in front of us and around us. We could have entities and angels and guides or whatever around us, and even be in a whole nother dimension in reality. But the thing is, it's an illusion because we're operating from such a limited perspective. And we're operating from such a limited level of consciousness. And that's why when we expand our consciousness, we're able to see past those illusions, even the illusions of death, even the illusions of harm and pain and suffering. Yes, it's real in that experience. And no one's trying to undermine or denote the fact that suffering is a very real human experience. Yes, and at the same time, there's beauty in that. There's lessons in that. There's transformation in that. There's guidance in that. And that's why when we're able to transcend out of that illusion of, again, having that limited perspective, again, woe is me. Oh, I'm not able to accomplish anything. Or, for example, a big example that's very common in the human populace is that, some people are meant to be broke and some people are meant to be rich. That is one of the biggest lies on the face of the universe, the multiverse. It's one of the biggest lies. I don't care if you came from nothing and you was living in the slums, the worst slums on the planet. If you arise your consciousness, God will open doors for you. Goddess will open doors for you.
Yes.
If you choose, you got to decide. So that's why it's an illusion. You ladies touched on so many beautiful things. Even plant medicine came to me. When you take plant medicine, you're really able to see past some illusions quickly.
We'll experience it together.
Yes, we all have done an ayahuasca experience together in Peru. And let me tell you, you ain't seen nothing. You ain't seen nothing.
Nothing with these guys, right? Nothing.
We can go down the rabbit hole with that one.
Oh, that's a whole rabbit hole. Okay. And mind you, plant medicine comes from God. God goddess. It comes from the divine. This is not something that's man-made. It comes from the divine. These tools were brought here to help some of us who are choosing. You don't need it, but some of us are choosing to experience that so that it can help rewire the brain and rewire the consciousness and expand the consciousness so we can see past those illusions. So yeah, that is why the false matrix can be considered an illusion, because we can choose and we can go down the rabbit hole to go up,
Yes.
so to speak.
Welcome to the Golden Age Goddess Podcast. We stand for peace, love, happiness, and abundance for all. Listen to your heart and soul's call, and we will encourage you to be bold, audacious, and devoted. Kim, Indigo, and Wind, helping you win by healing deep within. Only way to the Golden Age. Like, share, and subscribe today.